So now we've got a very interesting race in the Double Sculls Challenge from a Molesey crew, both of whom are from Zimbabwe, and an Argentinian crew who are representing Argentina. So both getting pretty smoothly away from the start, and I think we could be looking at two quite well matched double sculls here. So they got away from the start, up to the top of the island, pretty much neck and neck. And we move down the course, picking them up through Forley. You can see the crew from Argentina on the left of your picture have opened up a reasonable lead on the crew from Molesey Boat Club, wearing their Molesey kit rather than the Zimbabwean colours. In 2018, they went to the World Championships where they finished in 12th place. Here they are representing Molesey. The Argentinian double by comparison have been in this double since 2015, and they finished 13th in 2017 at the World Championships. So like I said, I was thinking they were going to be closely matched. The Argentinians look like they've got fairly good lead and control here. They certainly haven't had any chance to ease off yet.
No, that's it. If you've been in a double for the last 4 years, you're very well in sync with each other. You know what calls each other likes, and you can just really row really well together.
They are moving well together. They're at about 33 strokes a minute, and yeah, you can just see, I mean, they look very lean athletes coming up, locking up, and then for me there's a real slow moment where you can actually see the definition in the quads there as they just lock up, as we look at Murillo Rosso in the bow seat, Rodrigo Murillo in the stroke seat, and yeah, just lock the legs in, look like a really strong back position, like you're doing a kind of leg press in the gym, and they're able to just push the boat away really effectively and efficiently in that locked up kind of way with nothing being wasted. So let's take a look at the Molesey crew. These two, Steve and Cox in the bow seat, and Peter Purcell-Gilpin in the stroke seat. And I don't know quite how that looks. I mean, to me, there's a really nice length forwards in terms of how forwards they get, but whether they're just locking the blades as well, it just doesn't look quite as solid. It's a little bit looser. The blade handles are kind of coming up a bit aggressively, coming a little bit loose at the finish. We have a look at those blades, and you can see the Zimbabwean flag on those blades rather than the traditional black of the Molesey blades, giving away that this is actually that Zimbabwean double. So no let up from the crew here with those Zimbabwean blades. We can catch a look at those blades, see what they're like now. As we see them still trying to keep in, taking a little look over the shoulder and seeing just how far it is. They're still going along about 33 strokes a minute. The Argentinian crew here fairly nicely in control as they're coming into the grandstand. They know they're going to have to keep sculling nicely, keep sculling smoothly, keep in control as much as they can. And again, what sort of conversation, what sort of communication do you think goes on in a double scull like this, Catherine?
A double scull's not really my forte. I hate sculling. I can imagine the Argentinian will just be saying, you know, stay calm, you know, we've got this, just keep. They're just very smooth, very locked on, a lot of distance per stroke. The Molesey Zimbabwean double will just be trying to, especially coming past steers now, will just be trying to throw everything that they can at it, trying to rate as high as they can.
As you say, trying to pick it up in front of the grandstand, aren't they? Trying to make a move, see what they can do here. And they're undoubtedly picking it up. They're undoubtedly moving well. It's 34 strokes a minute, but they're not really able to make much of an impact. The Argentinians almost look like they're able to kind of just sit on it. They're not having to lift the rate up. They're kind of still, like you say, I like that word, really locked up in the water and just moving the boat through, making it solid when the blades are in the water. As you say, you may not like rowing double. Sometimes feels quite twitchy underneath you, almost like the other person makes your single uncomfortable.
Yeah, but when you've been in a double for the last 4 years, I guess they can hardly feel each other in the boat, and so they can just do their own thing.
You can see they're going through the water. It's slightly bouncy, slightly uncomfortable, really nicely in control, solid and locked up all the way through to the finish lines. We see that little celebration, little high five as they come across the line, and wait for the crew from Molesey to come down to the line, and we'll see confirmation of this result, a win in the Double Sculls Challenge Cup for Murillo and Rosso from Argentina.